Midwest Outdoors sends an awful lot of people to Canada every year. As far as myself, it's one of my favorite fishing destinations. But how do you pack and what do you bring? The first thing that you need when you get into Canada is a passport. Don't forget it. It's what you need to get into the country now. So make sure you pack that first and foremost. Second thing, a good quality set of rain gear. I don't care if it's bright skies, sunshine, pack your rain gear. Weather changes on a dime in Canada. It could be raining by noon. The last thing you want is to have a bad day of fishing because you didn't pack your rain gear. This happens to be the Stormer brand, and I love the bibs, all right? Bibs come up to here, keeps you nice and dry all the way. Sometimes you can wear the bibs for cold, if you get cold as well. And the jacket can also be a windbreaker from wind traveling to one spot to the other. Make sure you pack quality rain gear. Next thing, get a quality dry bag. If you're fishing in a boat, you can pack everything you want in here, including your rain gear. It stays nice and dry. You can even pack your camera, which I like to do. Dry bag keeps all your equipment dry and ready when you need it. As far as packing, for clothes, you always want to dress in layers. What I like to do is bring sweatshirts, jackets, long sleeve shirts, t-shirts. You can layer and be warm and comfortable, and you can always take stuff off. Make sure you pack whatever you need. Especially if you're going to be up there a number of days. Maybe you get a rainy day and your shoes get wet. Make sure you pack an extra set of shoes. These can dry out while you wear those the next day. You may even want a pair of boots if you're going farther up north. A good sunscreen and insect repellent. This is the Sunscreen brand. It covers both in one. It's SPF 15 for those bright sunny days, but it'll also keep flies, ticks, biting flies away. Make sure you pack and definitely wear it. Another key ingredient, make sure you always bring a good quality pair of sunglasses and make sure they're polarized. You want to see those fish when you can. And remember, don't forget the camera. Lastly, your tackle. Of course, it's dependent on where you go and what you're going to fish for. If you're fishing for pike and muskie, you're going to want to bring your medium heavies and heavy rod and reels. If you're fishing for walleye and bass, you're going to want to bring your medium lights to mediums. What I like to do is I bring them in a rod tube. I'll match butt end with the tips and reverse a couple of them so they fit in my rod case much better. I'll take a rubber band and just take the eyelets and wrap them right around the eye band. That holds them together nicely. And then what I'll do is I'll take a towel, napkin, something that's a little bit thicker, and wrap the tips so I can pack them right in my Flambeau bazooka case and slide them in and out easier, and the tips won't get busted. Once again, as far as tackle goes, you're going to want to bring, obviously based upon what the species you're going to fish for. That being said, make sure you always bring extra line. If you go out and your reel's all messed up, you want to come in at night, switch out, or re-spool your line, you can always do it. If you're fishing for trophy species, it would be really bad if you lose a fish just because your line is all messed up. But the biggest thing to do, have fun packing. It's an anticipation of the trip. It's part of the trip. You can view it as that, have a lot more fun in the meantime, and be safer and have a lot more fun on your trip because you're well equipped. I'm Larry Ladowski, and that's your Midwest Outdoors packing tip.